Hello everyone, I thought I would share a little problem we've been having with one of our televisions. Just for context, this is a 65-inch LG OLED, it's a G1. And lately the HDMI 1 and 2 ports haven't been working. So you can see it recognizes that something is plugged in, but when you go over to the input, there is no signal. So what do you say? How about we spend about $150 and some time and get this straightened out? So now that we've got the back off, what we're really going after here is the main control board of the television. So you can get these for about $150 off of eBay, and from the description that I purchased, it was just one out of a defective screen. So here it is, open and exposed. We've got a couple of speakers down here at the bottom. One cautionary area is the power supply, which you're seeing right now. You don't want to touch that. There are capacitors, they can shock you, but we're going to be spending our time right over here in the main control board. So step one is to remove the cables. There's 3 connectors that are like pin style that you just have to squeeze and release. So those are relatively easy, but certainly you want to take some care as you're pulling these out. And then the ones that are a little bit trickier and certainly you want to be extra cautious with are these ribbon cables. So there's a couple of little tabs that you have to pop up, and then very carefully paying attention not to rip them, you want to go ahead and try to get underneath and pull on it evenly and just so that it backs on out. You can see we've got that. And now it's just a matter of unscrewing this and we're good to go. Now that we've got the board all unscrewed, we'll take it over and swap it out with the new one. We do have to remove one piece, and it's this plastic part that is almost what houses the HDMI ports and USB ports. Believe it or not, this was probably the trickiest part of the whole operation, was getting this to fit back on. So just take your time. It does fit. You've got to make sure that you're getting around all of those ports, and then it'll kind of click very satisfyingly back into place. But this was a little tricky, just a matter of getting it back on there, and then we'll be able to move it over and put it back into the housing. So now we'll simply just reverse what we did before. The ribbon cables, once again, a little tricky, but you just want to make sure that you're putting them in there nice and gently, pushing them all the way in until they cannot go anymore, and then just push down on that tab. And then the pin connectors go back in just like we pulled them out. We just want to make sure everything's nice and tight and secure. And we are one step closer to wrapping this up. Now we're ready to place the back onto the TV. Simply place it over, press it down completely. There are some clips, and then screw it all together. Now we'll simply hang the TV back up, connect the Xbox, and see if we get a signal on HDMI 2. And it is that simple. It's all working. A new main control board saved a lot of trouble having to replace an entire television. I hope you found this useful. Please give it a like and consider subscribing. Thank you, and have a great day.